Welcome, everybody. April 7th, 2025, here at North Cyril Field at Nathaniel Frothingham Stadium. The Medfield Warriors coming to town here to face against your Dover-Sherborn Raiders. I'm Brad Crandall alongside Cam Crandall and Elsa Sukso on camera, here to bring you this action today.
Yes, welcome everybody. It's a bit of a damp, chilly day, but that doesn't mean these girls didn't come ready to play.
Right. Yeah, it's rainy here, a little wet, 38 degrees. Said it feels more like 32.
Yep, there was a little hail today, a little this. I think it even started with snow this morning, but nothing stuck.
Typical New England weather. Might be warm tomorrow. Who knows? All right, so Raiders wearing white, going left to right. The Warriors in their baby blues going right to left. Here we go. Let's get ready to play some ball as the ref is here in the center with the two girls getting ready to face this off. All right, ball is getting in the position in between the pockets, and let's play lacrosse, folks. Ball is up, and it's going to be Warrior ball. Oh, yep, Warrior ball here to start off. This is number 25 with it, Izzy Kitteridge. Running down, going to pass back behind the Raider net to, I believe, number 4, Kendall. Kendall coming around. Nice pass in front, goes through her stick, though, and Raiders trying to get possession here. Medfield jumping on that ball, though, and getting it. Now going behind the Raider net.
Yeah, whistle. Ref in the back was blowing the whistle for a couple little chirps.
Yeah, as you can see, too, the refs are all bundled up.
Yeah, they are actually nice and bundled. Bundled in black clothing.
All right, so it's going to be Warrior ball, taking it, going behind the net right now. Over right in front, and that's going to be a goal. Nice assist, nice pass. Number 24, Mia Macropolis, is the last one to get that one and put it in the net.
Yeah, so Warriors striking first and fast. 43 seconds into the game, and it's 1-0.
Yeah. So, didn't take too long for the first goal to come.
No, and if we're going to say anything, these Medfield girls, they're champions, so you gotta watch out for them. There's a couple on the team that coming off of a basketball championship and a hockey championship.
Yeah, it's a very
and
impressive
volleyball.
season. Wow. Warriors definitely having themselves a year.
Yeah, so this will be a challenge.
Yeah, DS trying to work through 3 Warriors, and they're going to get possession here. That was Nora Olson. Now she has it. Oh, she drops it. Picks it back up. Olson goes back to Rogers. Rogers to Dolly. Dolly passing it to Emma Luskow. Emma Luskow now with some wheels coming all the way down. Passing right in front, and what a goal. Passes to Katie King. And Raiders tie this one up.
That was a very nice pass by Luskow and a very good goal by King.
Yeah, it was.
Answering right back with 10:43 on the clock. So just over 30 seconds, and the Raiders answered that. They're tied at 1.
Yeah, very nice. Back to the face-off dot. In between that D and that S. That's the logo. All right, now Warriors have it with some speed here. Passing it. That pass got a little bit away from Michaela McDonald, but Warriors still have it. Warriors now pass up to the point. Pass to the side there. Working the ball around pretty well. Raiders defense are going to really have to step up here today. The Warriors, nice save, though, from Morrill. Warriors pick it up, though. Ball's bouncing all over the place. Both teams trying to get possession. Medfield does. Now Medfield working the ball up, centering up to the top. Medfield just so calm and collected with the ball right now. This is number 25, Kitteridge, with it. Behind the net. Kitteridge thinking about something. Looking past, but going towards the net. Gonna shoot, and goal. Kitteridge.
Kitteridge making her own space right there, taking it outside and inside.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, she's a multi-sport athlete.
Yeah, I think she's a captain on the basketball team, if not going to be next year.
Yes, a very talented player. Kitteridge is only a junior. Izzy Kitteridge, that is. All right, back to the face-off dot. Can the Raiders respond quickly again? Ball is up, and they're going to say Medfield ball once again. Kitteridge, quick pass down to Herrick. Herrick passing to the side to 24, Macropoulos. Macropoulos goes behind the net. Do you see that number?
I do not right now.
Oh, that 13, was 13. That was Faust. And Morrow getting it. Good defense there from the Raiders. Morrow looking for an option.
I was going to say, Medfield not giving her much
no,
options right here.
Really covering them well.
Choices.
And nice play there, though, from Hartnett. Hartnett now trying to find a way out. Gets it poke checked away, though. Great poke check by Macropoulos, and she's going to get forced behind the net. Macropoulos now looking for an option. Passing it over. Another pass. This one is in Faust's stick. She passes it up to Kitteridge. Kitteridge over to the side. Medfield just working the ball around. Now behind the net. Coming up, a quick pass in front, and she couldn't quite get a good shot off. I think that was excellent defense from Bridget Scannell. Kind of stopped her from that shooting motion. Now Isabella Morrow passing it to the side to Dolly. Dolly, a little juke there, maintains possession. Back to Morrow, not Laurel. Morrow heaves it up. And who's going to pick this up? No other than Emma Luskow. Passes it down to Nora Olsen, who jumps up and now has to try to get that thing off the ground, and does. Now Olsen with it. Running down the side, 2 players on her, though. Medfield with some excellent defense as they're able to clear it right out and get this ball to Kitteridge. Izzy Kitteridge now with it on the 30, the 25, the 20. Kitteridge going to get forced to the outside by Rogers. And Medfield just looking good this game.
Yeah, Raiders got a stick on it but couldn't intercept it.
And we were talking a little bit before the game, and hold on one sec. Gets forced to the outside. We're going to say that the boys are playing in Medfield right now, and they're going to have problems probably getting the ball also, as Medfield pretty stacked on both teams, the boys and the girls. Here we go, going in. Good poke check from Emma Luskow, and that ball goes into Morrow's stick. Morrow with a quick breakout pass.
Playing baseball in Medfield.
And lacrosse. Hannah Schneider now with it. Passing it to Katie King. Katie King over to Molly Malloy. Molly Malloy up to Nora Olsen. Olsen to Sachs. Sachs goes behind the net to Schneider. Schneider quick to King. King going around that horseshoe, passes up to Molly Malloy. Molly Malloy now looking, trying to go in. Molly Malloy. Great defense, though, from Medfield. Pass back to King. Oh, yeah, that was King to Schneider to number 9 is Sachs. DS working the ball around, but drops it. And Medfield going to jump on that loose ball. Nice play there from Kelly. Last name Kelly. And look at that. Luskow takes it away, coming towards the net. Oh, nice poke check from one of the Warriors defenders. Now they're working the ball around in their own area. Finally back to their goalie. Their goalie heaves it up.
Wow, Raiders were just trying to get a shot, and Medfield just kept them at bay the whole time right there.
Yeah, that was tough. Now Stella with it. Quick pass up. Medfield, quick pass. Good defense, though, on her. That's Macropolis with the ball. Finally dishes it off a few times. Fost with it. Fost to number 9, who passes it to... What number is that? I need my binoculars, Cam.
Yeah, it's... You're asking the guy with glasses over here, so I hate to say it. But
Perry up to number 13, and that is Fost with the goal. Medfield.
Zepieri.
Yeah, Medfield just working the ball around tremendously, keeping the Raiders on their heels right now. Now the score is 3-1, 4:40 left to go in the first quarter. You know, Cam, these draws are just so important, and it's almost like it's difficult to get the ball away from any lacrosse team these days.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, although the girls' lacrosse sticks, that's a little harder to handle because the pockets aren't as deep.
They basically have like zero pocket on the girls' stick, and the boys are like just about a ball length in there.
Yeah. But that being said, is once one of these teams get it, they seem to stick with it. Right now it's Ben Medfield. Raiders looking to answer right here.
Yeah, this is Hartnett with the ball here. Passing back to Luskow. Luskow with it. Luskow, a little couple jukes. Oh, wipes out. Keeps it, though. Was it just a fake? Passes to Sachs. Sachs over to Olsen. Oh, no, that's Molly Malloy with it now. Molly Malloy trying to work it in. Great defense, though, from the Warriors. Pass to Luskow. Luskow to Olsen. Olsen all the way to King, and it goes kind of high and over. King couldn't quite get that with the one-handed snatch.
Yeah, I don't know how Medfield's doing it, though, but it looks like there's 2 Medfield players to the 1 Raider player. I know that's not the case because I was counting them out there, but they have really good defensive coverage with that circle.
A lot of blue out there.
Yeah.
Baby blue, that is. And now you got Stella Scobo with it. Passes off to Macropolis. Macropolis back behind the net to Kendall Herrick, and she's going to bury one.
A nice low little shot by Kendall Herrick.
Yep, number 4. Kendall Herrick able to get in front, just make a nice shot.
And she's been really good at forechecking thus far this game. Not giving the defense any space. That's one Morrill was looking to pass. I think I saw Herrick being over there, getting in the face of our Raiders.
Yes. It's Libby Sinnis looking to check in here for the Warriors, number 12 on the sideline.
So there's 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first quarter, and it is 4-1 Medfield.
Ball on the ground here. Both teams trying to get possession, and Medfield scoops this one up. Nice pass over to Zoe Mayer. Oh, she gets
shoved down.
Yeah.
That was Audrey Ferry, I think. I know, who was that?
A bit of a shove here. Here we go. Medfield.
Sorry, that was Barrett.
25 Kitteridge. Pass into the middle, and Herrick just unable to connect her on that one-timer. But Medfield still right on the doorstep here. Nice pass over. Number 18, McDonald with it. Passes to Herrick. Oh, my goodness. That's Herrick with another goal.
That was a nifty little shot by Herrick, I gotta say.
Yeah, great pass, too.
I think we got a timeout for the Raiders.
So, yeah, as you see there, that's Aaron Massimi calling the timeout for the Raiders. Going to try to settle down a bit. Medfield coming out strong. Mary Lafna over on the side of the blue team talking to her girls. We have 2:20 left to go in this first quarter, 5-1. And we do have a clock running score if the game gets out of hand, and that is a 10-goal lead.
Yep. So it's only a 4-goal lead right now, and that's why Raiders took a timeout, trying to bring that back into our favor as a Raider.
Trying to quit smoking? Remember the 4 Ds to help beat those nicotine cravings. Take your mind off the urge to smoke by doing something else. Things like crossword puzzles, mobile games, or reading a good book are all great ways to handle cravings and to keep your mind occupied. The craving to smoke will pass within minutes whether you smoke or not. Use sugar-free gum or mints, chew on carrots or celery sticks, call a friend, go for a short walk. Remind yourself that the craving will pass. Deep breathing is a great way to handle cravings to smoke. Taking 5 to 10 deep breaths, holding each one as long as possible, and slowly exhaling can help to relax, calm, and de-stress. Practice deep breathing as often as needed throughout the day. Water helps to reduce cravings, improve lung health, and flush toxins after quitting. Water is great for hydration and can also help to minimize nicotine withdrawal symptoms. Quitting smoking is difficult, but it's not impossible. You can do it.
Raiders taking the field again, as are the Warriors of Medfield. Let's see if Aaron Massimi is able to rally these Raiders to get back in this one before it gets out of hand.
Yeah, I mean, possession is key and getting the shots on net. So.
Yeah, for sure. These face-offs are pretty important. All right, ref putting the ball in position and back to the game. Ball's up. Oh, it looks to me like someone was a little bit pushed there, but Medfield now with it. This is Kitteridge. Kitteridge with it. Going to run it behind that goal line, passing it to Herrick. Herrick over to, what number is that? One of the players. Up to Kitteridge. Kitteridge finds McDonald. McDonald, quick pass over. Medfield working the ball around pretty well still. They seem like they don't really mess up. Medfield now bringing it up. Oh, hesitates there. Nice job. Find an open Kelly. Kelly working the ball around that far corner. Now he got quick goal wraparound there by Kitteridge.
Yeah, that was super speedy right there.
Yeah.
Morrill, unfortunately, couldn't really react. It was just such a quick little turnaround. And Kitteridge has quite some reach, so
yeah,
he made that pretty smooth.
She's definitely gifted athletically, that's for sure. She's got that height and that speed.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if this is her number one sport or you could pick from a few.
Yep.
Now it is 6-1 with a minute and 26 left in the first quarter.
That's Kitteridge's second of the game. Ball is up. Now the Raiders get it. This will be Nora Olson with some speed here, trying to break away from Kelly.
Hopefully they can get their second as a team.
All right, working the ball around behind the Medfield goalie. This is King with it. King still with it. Looking for something. King's pass kind of bounces out of the net of Malloy. And Medfield's doing a great job. Just breaking hearts over here. Medfield now the other way. Quick pass up. And what a goal. What a pass. Medfield getting another one there. That would be so hard for me to read the numbers in that corner. Just a moment. That would be...
I didn't see it, so...
Oh my gosh. I think Zapiri. But she hasn't turned, so we could read it.
That was a very quick strike, though, from Medfield. Turned it around and marched down the 80-something yards within 8 seconds. Put it in the back of the net.
Yeah, if we find the right number, or if it is Zapiri, we'll let you know. Medfield once again with the ball. Running all the way. Here we go. And, oh, that one just missing the net. That was a shot by Kitteridge.
Shot wide, but still maintains possession.
And a nice save by Morrow. Yes, and to go back on that one, that was Zapiri. So, just in case you were wondering.
So she got the 7th goal for Medfield.
Yep. Now Raiders working the ball out of the zone. Molly Malloy chased down by Hennebree, but that is the end of the first quarter. 7-1 is your score. Medfield playing pretty good right now. Raiders not playing bad, but Medfield just I don't know. What do you say there, Cam?
Medfield's like I said, is Medfield. They have a lot of really skillful players. It's a championship team. I know it's not necessarily the same sport, but there's a lot of winners on that team, like I was saying. So it's just going to be a good challenge for the Raiders, and this will be the one to beat. This is like playing Tom Brady and the Patriots during the prime, you know?
Yeah, like the team to beat here.
Every game, even though it's regular season, you treat it like a playoff game. So we'll see how they answer back in the second.
Hi, I'm Norfolk County Sheriff Patrick McDermott, inviting you to register for the Sheriff's Are You OK program. Are You OK offers free calls to people who could use a daily wellness check about their health. Call 1-866-900-7865 to register for that call.
All right, second quarter action is about to start as the Warriors taking the field. Raiders in their huddle.
Now, I think this would be a good time to advertise that Dover-Sherborn Cable TV is always welcoming volunteers.
Yes, we definitely need some, that's for sure.
And whether you like to be on camera, announce,
or help
do
us.
Instagram.
Yeah, we like to do our social media a lot, and sometimes when we're understaffed, it's just difficult. So let us know if you need some help and some community service hours.
It's one of the easiest ways to rack them up.
Yes. We'll even feed you. So, second quarter starting. Both teams are at the center dot here. Ball is up. And Raiders. Oh, still fighting for possession here. Ball bouncing all over the place. Medfield trying to get it as it's about to go out of bounds, and they do. That's Kendall Herrick. Kendall Herrick now behind the goal line. Passes it over. Medfield. Oh, nice defense, though, from Barrett Sachs. Ball is still Medfield's, though. Medfield has in that far corner. Passing up to McDonald. McDonald, quick pass to Macropoulos. Macropoulos trying to come in. Great defense, though, from the Raiders. Kept her outside.
Medfield making a substitution. Number 2 coming in for number 11.
Yeah, McDonald kind of bobbles it for a second. Ball coming up and was able to finally get it and pass it off to Scobo, who quickly passes it to a few people now. Ball's going all over the place. And Medfield able to drop that one and pick it back up. That was Mayer. Mayer dishes it off to Kitteridge. Kitteridge now looking to kind of go around, passes it back. Medfield working the ball around as this one pops loose, though. It's on the ground. Are they able to scoop it up? A little trouble here. And, that is going to be Raider ball.
All the way out of bounds.
Zoe
Raiders
Mayer
did
just
great.
unable to get that ball down. Now you got Olsen with it. And great defense, though, from Medfield as they get it back. And she gets pushed out of bounds once again. Molly Malloy pushing her a few times there. And here we go. Medfield has it. Going behind that goal line. This would be Kelly with it. Kelly! Oh, my gosh.
Making
That was
room out of nothing.
I know.
Just moved people away, moved them aside, and found the back of the net right there.
I didn't even know how she just did that. Maeve Kelly, another multi-sport athlete, the senior.
Yeah, she played
Gets
hockey, and I'm not sure.
Did she?
Yes. So she's coming off of the championship team as well. You can say that about most of the girls on this squad.
That's the thing. Sometimes with these towns, sometimes you just have all these ridiculous athletes in your school at the same time, and leads to a lot of championships. As we know, the Raiders have been very successful as well in recent years.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. Medfield now, bringing it all the way down. Working the ball up. Oh, that ball gets right away from somebody, but enough Medfield players to scoop it up. Cam, I think this is why you said it seems like there's like more than them out there.
Yeah.
Because they kind of play like that.
Like I said, I was counting numbers and just had to add up the jerseys. It is even.
And look at that. Nice pass, nice goal by Herrick. That's Herrick's hat trick. I know, you got to just keep counting. You're like, wait, they got too many people out there. Let me count.
Yeah, you almost want to say there should be a penalty on the play, but it's just very good strategy in playing as the girls get another for Medfield.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, you know. Medfield 2-0 right now, but playing like they're locked in.
Yeah,
meshing very well.
So the current score is 9-1 with 9 minutes and 19 seconds left in the first half.
Another draw up. And is this going to be a Raider ball? It is. As Hartnett has it. Scoops it up. Now it goes the other way. Getting open on that far side. Separating a little bit. Passing it off. Few passes. Now King has it. King to Molly Malloy.
Raiders in need of a shot on net right now.
Yep. Barrett Sachs passes to Luskow. Luskow now over in the corner to Hartnett. Hartnett. That corner. King gets the ball. King to Molly Malloy. Molly Malloy trying to work her way in. It does. Oh, Medfield just closed in quick on that gap. Hey, you got Luskow. Oh, just missing the net on that shot. Good bid as Nora Olsen sprints to the side to get it. Good hustle.
A great hustle right there to maintain possession for the Raiders.
Olsen to Hartnett. Hartnett passes. Oh, fake pass. Faked me out. King to number 24, Anna Schneider. Anna Schneider up to Molly Malloy. Molly Malloy, couple jukes there. Another one. Molly Malloy. Nice goal. Bounce it through the 5-hole. Molly Malloy.
They had to add like 4 jukes to try to get an open shot right there.
Yeah, that was very impressive.
And the goalie almost came up with it. Luckily, she did not. And the Raiders get another goal.
Yes, indeed they do. And, you know, Molly Malloy is one of the captains on this team. And sometimes you got to rely on your captains to try to get you back in these games. And Molly Malloy was not going to be stopped on that one.
No, and this face-off is big right here. Raiders can just get a back-to-back. Change the momentum real fast.
That's what they need. Ball is up, and No other than Kitteridge has it. Kitteridge now running that far side. Just a nice stride there. Just floats. Kitteridge going around the net, and nice save by Morrill. Medfield, though, picks it up. Still working it. This ball is going to go up to McDonald. McDonald, quick pass to Kelly. Kelly, back. Warriors working the ball around. Warriors now gets it to the middle, and nice stick, though, from Nora Olson, who redirects that ball.
I was going to say, did Morrill get a stick on that? But it was Olsen.
Yeah, it was Olson. Warriors, though, still on the doorstep, as I like to say. McDonald now with it. Passes off to Kelly. Kelly getting bumped on the outside by Barrett Sachs. Passes to Kitteridge. Kitteridge centers it. Oh, not sure what happened there. It might have got a little away from Herrick.
Good defense, though.
Yeah, great defense.
Making him rush the pass and
just a lot of pressure on the person who the pass was intended for. And now you got Caitlin Rogers trying to break it out. Quick pass to Malloy. Malloy with a nice juke there. Malloy switches hands. Running down. Great speed. Molly Malloy. Molly Malloy to Katie King. And Raiders finding their game here.
Yeah, that's now cutting the lead. It is now 9-3 with 7 minutes left.
Katie King, another one of those senior leaders out here, captain.
Yeah, and I gotta say, Molly Malloy hitting the afterburners and just getting through the extra space.
Well, you know what's funny, when she stopped, I was like, oh no, like I thought she could have went for the shot there, but hey, she made a great pass and she knew what she was doing.
Yeah, it was a good play right there.
So 3-9 now, 7:02 left to go in this first half. Raiders finding their game a bit. Sup, and Medfield able to get this. This is going to be Herrick. Herrick at the 40, passes down. Centering pass, and what a save by Morrill. What a play, too, by Medfield to set that one up.
Yeah, Morrill read that very well.
All right, now you got Molly Malloy once again. Molly Malloy. Good awareness. She saw the defender. Molly Malloy passes up to Nora Olson. Nora Olson up to Luskow. Luskow over to Sachs. Sachs to Hartnett. Hartnett to King. King to Malloy. Malloy looking for an option. Testing the defender to Luskow. Luskow thought about it. Pass to Sachs. Sachs, few good jukes there to King. King draws in a few defenders. Nicely done to Nora. To Luskow. I meant Nora Olson, not Norrell. King now behind the net. King wrapping around. Oh, got pushed to the outside, but nice pass to Luskow. Luskow trying to get in. Warrior defense just closing in very well.
Yeah, it's surprising to see Luskow without a shot already on net.
Yeah, that is surprising. And Molly Malloy. She is cooking here, and she just gets her hat trick. 5:27 left to go in this half. 4-9 now, Raiders.
That was only her second goal.
Climbing back. I have her with the...
Katie King has two. Katie King got the first one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So that was the hat trick guy that keeps track of it.
You are the hat
keeping
trick
track
guy,
of
huh?
it.
All right. Good for you.
Now, Medfield put their other 10 goaltender back in.
Wow. Interesting.
We got a goalie change.
Do you have a number on
Medfield.
that new goalie?
No.
The goalie they took out is Kathan Parker, talking on the sideline. She might be going back in. Now Raiders with it. Far side 30. This is going to be Luskow with it. Good hesitation move there. Bringing it. Passes the middle to Sachs. Sachs to Molly Malloy. Molly Malloy looking for an option. Oh, gets it poked away, though. Great defense from number 12, Sinus. Or Sinus. And she gets bumped out. But it's still going to be Warrior ball. Nice poke check, though, from Sachs. Warriors trying to work it out. Sinus goes for the centering pass. It goes through, though, but somehow finds a Warrior. This is Kitteridge now with it. Kitteridge gets bumped outside from Luskow. It's behind the net. Passes to Maeve Kelly. Kelly passes to a few passes later. All right, Medfield trying to work it in. Good defense, though. Little spin move there. Raiders defense, though, all over her. Well done. Medfield working it now around the net. Little stop juke there. Still behind the net now. Oh, going up, and Kitteridge missing that shot.
Yeah, Morrill playing it and making her shoot wide.
Yeah, Morrill along with Emma Luskow just playing excellent defense in front of the net. Raiders. Good defense there. Morrill with a big save. Oh, here we go. Kitteridge. Oh, Medfield.
Tough when you just keep getting the offensive rebounds.
And hey, Mr. Hat-Trick guy, I think we have one now for Medfield.
Yep, Izzy Kitteridge.
Uh-huh.
That is her hat trick right there.
And a hat trick means 3 goals, if you didn't know. A little celebration there on the sideline for Medfield.
Yeah, so Medfield finally answering back after Dover-Sherborn got 3 in a row.
Yeah, 3:27 on the clock in the second quarter. 4-10 is the score. Medfield up. Sachs and Kitteridge taking the draw once again. These draws have not been coming easy for the Raiders. Kitteridge just doing a fantastic job.
Kitteridge has a lot of height, and she's just got skill on top of that.
And they got the freshman Barrett Sachs trying to compete with the senior.
That's true.
Very talented senior.
And a talented freshman, but it's tough. Tough going
I know,
freshman
right?
against senior.
She's been doing it for 4 years, you know. In the big leagues, the big high school leagues.
Yeah, varsity.
Molly Malloy looking for an option now, using her legs to escape some danger. She's in the near corner. Passes off to Schneider. Schneider, quick pass to Hartnett. Up to Nora Olsen. Nora Olsen to Sachs to Luskow. Luskow to Sachs. To Hartnett. Hartnett. Oh, Hartnett's pass kind of... I don't know what happened, if it got deflected.
I think it got deflected because it still maintains the Raiders ball.
All right, King now with it. Passes it off to Schneider. Schneider to Malloy. Malloy. She's going to juke it in again. Quick pass up to Luskow. Luskow gets stopped by that Warrior wall here. King, though, with it up to Malloy. Malloy. Few jukes there. Malloy going back. Just great pressure, though, from Medfield.
Medfield literally pushing Malloy back.
Yeah, Scobo just playing insane defense today. And Medfield gets a stick on it, but goes back to the Raiders. Schneider trying to bring it in now. Schneider gets it poked loose, but the ref says it's going to be Raider ball.
And she's going to have a really good opportunity right here.
Yeah, let's see. Schneider should be able to score on this. I know it's not a free goal, but it's
one of your best looks you've had.
Yep. Let's see.
Libby Sinus is looking to get a stick on it.
Schneider, oh, she hesitated. It's going to work the ball around.
You want to see the shot sometimes, but maybe she just didn't have it.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, must be a little intimidating, too. Warriors just breathing on your neck. Katie King now trying to work that ball around. Nice. Oh, trying to find Nora Olson. Ball loose now. Medfield's going to jump on that. This is going to be Hennebree. Passing it over to the goalie, which, do you have that number?
I do not.
I think it's Kathan Parker, number 20. Oh, intercepted, though. Luskow. Quick pass over to Schneider. Schneider unable to control it, though, and Sinnis jumps on it quickly. Sinnis passes over to Kitteridge. Kitteridge finding Callahan. Callahan working the ball up to Herrick. Herrick, quick pass in front.
They're going to shoot before the quarter of the half.
Yeah, nice shot by Kelly. Goes wide, though, and that is the end of the half. So, at the end of the half, Raiders 4, Warriors 10.
I understand you work just as hard as I do.
I understand you want this as badly as I do.
I understand only one of us can win.
But if we don't show good sportsmanship,
we both lose.
This name.
This logo.
It represents something much bigger than me.
It's a privilege.
An honor. A responsibility.
I understand that.
So whether we win
or we win,
I pledge to do my best
as a competitor
and a person.
All right, welcome back to some second half action here. 12 minutes on the clock in the third quarter, about to begin. Score is 4-10. Raiders going to try to get back into this one. Has not been easy. Medfield, very tough team.
Absolutely, and they actually still have the freshman goalkeeper in net. That's Parker Cathan.
Yep.
Cathan.
Ball is up. And guess who gets it? Kitteridge. Kitteridge now on the 30, the 20. Oh, not quite the 20. 25. Few jukes there. Still has it. Oh, my goodness. Spinorama. Kitteridge going in. Kitteridge. How are you supposed to stop that?
Yeah, there's not much you can do right there to defend that.
That's just crazy.
How many spins? 2-3 spins, a juke or two.
My goodness.
There's not much you can do.
Just pivoting and spinning and just complete awareness and control. She's able to just shred the defense.
So just like they did in the start of the game, Medfield scores first and fast.
Yes. So back to the face-off dot. Barrett Sachs facing off against Kitteridge again. Ball is up. And once again, Warriors with a Kitteridge quick pass to number 9, Kelly. Passes back. Nope, Kelly has it still. Now passes back to Kitteridge, up to McDonald. McDonald, Kelly. Kelly to Kitteridge. Kitteridge, look at this. Just another few jukes there. And she potentially could have got a goal.
Yeah, she's good with the stick fakes and such.
It's pretty amazing, honestly. Oh, look at that. One of the Warriors, that was Herrick. Kind of lost it. Was looking up. Raiders, though, doing a good job jumping on that. That was Audrey Ferry who grabbed that rebound. And now the Raiders working around in their own zone. Bridget Scannell gets it taken away. Medfield, up. That one couldn't be controlled. But now it did. Maeve Kelly going in on the few Raiders and draws a call. Let's see. Maeve Kelly has it on the 20-yard line. She could shoot from here also. Is she going to shoot? Goes in. Gets it taken away in another call.
So now she's even closer.
What is this, a card? A yellow card.
A yellow card, yep.
Yellow card against Audrey Ferry. She's going to the timeout square.
So
I'm guessing it's a minute long, but
yeah, if it got the yellow card, I would think it's more than just a 30-second infraction.
Kelly Maeve now with a closer opportunity. Kelly running in. Kelly! What a nice juke there as Barrett Sachs looked to have a piece of it, but nope. Maeve Kelly getting another goal.
Yeah, that's her second goal of the night so far.
Yep, second I got as well.
And not much you can do for that. Like you said, Barrett Sachs almost disrupting it, but when you have an open opportunity, it's tough.
Yeah. Well, you know, Maeve Kelly, just great work inside there too. With the stick coming from behind, able to juke Morrill right in front there, and excellent D. Good goal.
Yeah, so that extends Medfield's lead back up to 8 points. It is 12-4 with 10 minutes left in the second half.
Ball is up, and Oh, they got Luskow taking the draw now on that one.
You got it. Yeah, I mean, anything to disrupt Kitteridge because she's been really good off the draw.
I know. Seriously. Kelly, quick pass up to Herrick. Herrick saved by Morrill. Great save.
Yeah, she stood tall right there.
Yeah, she sure did. Isabella Morrill looking for an option. That was a dangerous pass. It's going to be Medfield ball.
I couldn't see exactly who got the stick on that.
I think it was
Medfield.
Faust. Oh, no, it's not Medfield ball, luckily. Hartnett now gets swarmed. Hartnett still with it. Pass kind of gets away there from Malloy. He has one of the Medfield players, Scobo, with it. Quick transition. Now Herrick with it, number 4. Going against the Raiders, number 4, Kate Dolly. Herrick going behind the net. Quick pass up and quick shot. Wow. Is that Maeve Kelly again?
And that's her hat trick?
Yes.
That was a really nice pass and a super quick shot.
Yeah, Herrick. Excellent pass from behind the net.
Yeah.
And Warriors
climbing ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and still in the penalty box. So that yellow card could have been a 2-minute penalty, as our lovely athletic director, Emily Sullivan, pointed out.
Yeah, Audrey Ferry must be getting cold out there.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, at least when you're on the sideline, you can throw on a jacket.
And you have to have one knee down on the cold, wet turf.
Yikes. Poor girl. All right, back to the face-off circle. This is, who is it? I think it's Luskow once again. Going to face off against Kitteridge, and Kitteridge still gets it. Kitteridge, quick pass to Zapiri. Zapiri, little spin move. Zapiri gets it poked loose. Great defense from Olsen. Medfield's still with it, though. Medfield has it behind the net. I think this is Kelly with it. Maeve Kelly looking for an option. Fake pass to Herrick. Herrick. Oh, Kelly missing the net.
Yeah, I think that was crossbar. Yeah.
But Herrick scoops it up and puts it in.
So Morrill getting a little luck with the crossbar, but unlucky where the rebound just found a Medfield stick.
The moral of this story is our goalie's just getting peppered here.
Yeah, she's getting a lot of shots for sure. And that actually
makes it running clock.
Is a 10-goal lead now at 14-4. Like you said, it is a running clock. So feeling a bit of the pressure. Now the clock is against you.
Yeah, the game's a little out of hand now, but you can never say never, so we're not out quite yet.
No, and you just focus on certain things, work on your fundamentals.
Yep. Work on what you can control, really, like the fundamentals and stuff like that, as Herrick coming around, getting another goal.
Yeah, Herrick. Herrick, Kelly, and Kitteridge all have 4 goals right now for Medfield.
Yeah, that's wild.
So, and not that they aren't spreading it around, because
they are.
They definitely are.
Working the ball around pretty well. Raiders, though, gonna get something from this, I think, It's just a lesson. When you lose, sometimes you need that. So you go into practice, you can watch the tape, whatever, and you really see what you're missing and what you need to do. That ball gets away from Zapiri, but she's able to get it back.
Yeah, quick speed by Zapiri.
Yeah, Herrick now with it on the 20. Herrick. walking back, passes to Kitteridge. Kitteridge passing to Zapiri. Zapiri, oh, ball slips through a stick, but Kitteridge there to scoop it up on that near corner. Passes to Kelly. Kelly going around that little horseshoe move.
2 Raiders on her, though, now.
Yep, passes off to Zapiri. Zapiri to Herrick, I believe. Back behind the net. This is where I need my binoculars, Cam. This is Kitteridge. Kitteridge up to number 21, Mayer. But Herrick, quick pass to Kitteridge. Kitteridge spin move. Goes behind the net. Behind the net to McDonald. Quick passing from the Warriors.
Gets away from her, but not from the team.
Yep, Mayer picks it up. Mayer quickly passes behind the net to McDonald. McDonald up to Kelly. Kelly, a little juke move. Kelly gets stood up. Good defense there from 3 of the Raiders.
Yeah, Barrett Sachs
Was the
leading
one.
charge on that, I believe.
So, Dolly now passes back to, who is this? Oh, my goodness.
Medfield reading the pass really well right there.
Yeah, Medfield just super aggressive on that forecheck, getting the ball back there. And you know what? Another thing about Medfield, they're able to like drop it and then pick it up. So the Raiders' pressure isn't quite as aggressive.
Yeah, that means you gotta be on even closer.
And look at that, Kelly is able to wrap it around and get another goal for Medfield.
That's where, as the defense, you don't want to give them an inch.
Yeah, exactly. You want to like capitalize as soon as they drop it. You're there to scoop it up, but easier said than done.
Yeah.
Especially against a tough Warrior team like this. You know what I noticed too? It seems like the Warriors all have like thermal pants on. Where, you know, you gotta think it might be a little cold out there.
Yeah, that is true. All the Medfield girls,
Except Kitteridge.
except for Kitteridge and somebody on the sideline, but all have the leggings of some sort, and definitely would add the warmth that
Get those legs warm.
could be necessary, because it is only 38, 40 something degrees.
Yeah, it was 38 last time I checked. And it said it felt like 32, and it does. Well, it's up. Raiders trying another face-up person. That time was Olsen, and once again, Medfield ends up with it. Now you got Herrick with it behind the net, passing it off to, who is that? I don't know. But it goes back to Herrick, up to Kelly. Kelly to Herrick. You know who it was? It was McDonald. Kelly to Kitteridge. Kitteridge, quick pass in, and it goes right to Morrill. I think that one went through McDonald's stick.
Yeah, I think Kitteridge was looking for the pass, not a shot.
Yeah,
right
or
there.
McDonald just tried to use a screen instead and let that ball go in. Not a bad idea either, but nice save from Morrill. Now Luskow, good fake out there. Luskow bringing it out by herself. But look at that. Quick, aggressive defense from Callahan coming in and getting a stick on it. Luckily, it's still going to be the Raider ball. Wonderful play there. All right, Raiders. This is going to be Schneider with it. Good control. Passes to King behind the net. 1:17 left to go in this third quarter. Raiders working it. This is Luskow to Molly Malloy. Molly Malloy to Hartnett. Back to Schneider. Schneider to King. 1 minute now left to go in the quarter. Raiders just working it. Right now it's at the top. Bluskow getting pressured here. Bluskow thought about going in there, hearting it now. He's going to pass it to King. They might be holding out for the last shot. Who knows? Molly Malloy.
Yeah, I think they're honestly just trying to get a good shot, and Medfield's doing that good a job keeping them at bay.
Yeah, they just excellent positioning. Look at that. Luskow trying to get in, but just gets pushed out. Medfield just all over him. And that's got to be frustrating there.
Medfield just
the only ones that jump on that loose ball. And now Herrick running the other way. Herrick, good pass to Kitteridge. Kitteridge, shot deflected by Scannell, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter.
And Medfield has the largest lead of the game, 12 points right now, going into the fourth quarter, 16-4.
To me, sportsmanship is probably one of the biggest aspects of sports in general because it really does prepare you for life after sports. It teaches you so many life lessons, and just being a good teammate in sports, it'll prepare you for life because you'll always be in teams, you'll always be working in businesses, you'll always be working with other people.
No, it's no fun to be the one person that takes everything too seriously and doesn't show goodwill to others. So being a good sport makes you more likable, and it's just a good trait to have, not just in high school, but for the rest of your life.
Sportsmanship means to me respecting the opposing team after a win or a loss to help ensure that everyone has a positive experience in the end.
The MIA event that I went to was NESLC, and it really had me think a lot more about sportsmanship. A lot of the guest speakers that we had, they really put into me the idea that you need to respect your opponent and also respect who they are as another team. Look at it as improving on my own skills so I can win that game for my team.
Being a good sport will always be important, and just you learn great life lessons from sports, and they'll always impact you later in life.
All right, we are back for some fourth quarter action. 12 minutes on the clock. That's going to be running because it is over a 10-goal lead here for Medfield. Score is 16-4. Raiders hopefully going to get some of these goals back.
Yeah, Raiders just looking to win the quarter at this point. 12-goal lead is a lot to get back in just 12 minutes.
Yes. Medfield is going to turn this one over. Olsen getting heckled. Pass over to Luskow. Luskow trying to find Scannell. Scannell able to scoop that one up. Scannell far pass. Gets interrupted though, I believe. Yes, so now Medfield gets the ball back. Medfield now has it on the 20-yard line. This is going to be Mayer with it. Mayer trying to get in. Mayer, good save from Morrill.
Yep.
You know, Morrill has been coming up with a lot of saves this game, too, despite the score. She's been playing pretty well.
Yeah, no, I mean, if we're going to, percentage-wise, I think she's still doing pretty good.
Yeah, she saved a lot. Nice work here for the Raiders. Now you got Hartnett. Right on the doorstep. Spin move, Hartnett. Thought about it. Back to the point. And Sachs
found the back of the net, but
yeah, it didn't count.
No, it did not.
But maybe this one will count. Sachs has an opportunity here. So when I had these opportunities, a lot of times I would just bounce it, like go for that 5-hole bounce, but sometimes I would go top corner. And nice save, though, from their freshman goalie.
Yeah, that was a big play.
Schneider, though, gets it. Schneider passes back to King. King. Good pass up. And look at that. Schneider finding Olsen. And Raiders showing some life.
Striking first in this fourth quarter is just what you want to see.
Absolutely. And Medfield having a substitution. Maeve Kelly in for Aldrich Bryn.
Yep.
Maeve Kelly. I mean, not Maeve Kelly. Yeah, Maeve Kelly. She's been scoring a lot, so her being back in the game is going to be tough for the Raiders. Raiders winning this one, though. Nice win from Olsen as Hartnett scoops it up. Back to Molly Malloy. Molly Malloy to Barrett Sachs. God bless. Working the ball around. Now it's in King's stick behind the net. She's going to try to make something happen from that side there. Medfield's going to draw a call. I mean,
yeah, I think Medfield got charged with the push.
Yes. So, Katie King with an opportunity at a kind of an awkward angle, though.
Stamkos likes this angle.
Right. Pass up. Molly Malloy. Ooh, just missing that top part of the net. Good thought, though. Diaz still has it, though. Schneider pass to King. King quickly in front. Pass gets intercepted. Great play by that Medfield girl. That would be Scobo. Keep calling her name. She's quite the defender. But she loses it. Diaz working the ball, trying to work the ball. Getting harassed here. Great pressure from Medfield, but I think it's going to be Raider ball again. 7:39 left to go. 16-5 is the score. Raiders just need 2 more goals to stop the clock from running. And that one gets a little bit away from her. It's going to be Medfield ball.
Yeah, that one's not going to help you stop the clock.
No.
Giving Medfield possession.
Medfield now with it. Working the ball. The point. What are they talking about? Seems like there was some confusion out there. Huh. Yeah, a little bit of confusion for the Raiders.
Yeah, I think Raiders might have had too many attackers.
Yeah, they did. Luckily, there was no call or penalty.
Which is that you can't be over the 40-yard line?
Yeah. There we go, Medfield. An opportunity there, and they're going to get a whistle called for them. This is going to be McDonald right on the doorstep. As you see, though, Luskow is right there. Luskow closes in, gets a stick, and might have disrupted it with that stick.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if Luskow got it or if it just went wide on the shot.
Luskow definitely got her stick in, but the shot still was able to get off, but it was off. It was messed up.
Yeah, wide.
Yes. Medfield, though, working it like they have been all game. McDonald passes down to McDonald. Passes behind the net to Blake, who passes it to Herrick. Oh, passes it to Herrick, who passes it to McDonald. McDonald behind the net. Quick pass up, gets through Kitteridge's stick and gets scooped up from a Raider momentarily and scooped by another Raider, which would be Olsen. Olsen, nice breakout pass, finds Barrett Sachs, who Sachs going to turn on the jet Sachs with a good play there. Finding some open field, passing it to Luskow. Luskow over to Hartnett. Hartnett goes behind the net to King, to Schneider. We have just under 5 minutes left to go here. Sachs to Luskow. Medfield subbing in. This is a Perry taking out Elizabeth Blake for Medfield. Molly Malloy gets bumped, and she's going to have an opportunity.
Yeah, great opportunity at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and she's quick too, so she can get off the line. 0 to 60, this girl. So let's see if she can run in for a shot. She does, and hits the post.
Oh, the goalie's best friend right there.
Yep. Bounces back, though, to a Raider, luckily. King now with it behind the net. To Molly Malloy. That shot would have been gold.
Yeah, that was exactly what she wanted, just
Tried to
1 inch to the left.
Yep. You mean 1 inch to the right. She hit that left post.
That's what I'm saying. It was 1 inch to the left.
Sachs now. Pass it and tries to find King behind the net. And since it was a pass, it's going to be Medfield ball. Medfield quickly playing it in.
Just 3.5 minutes left in this game.
Look at that breakout for Medfield.
Getting disrupted, though.
And that was a nice play, though, from Sinis. Good pass. And I think we said earlier, Medfield able to drop the ball and pick it up one too many times this game.
Yep, exactly. That's one thing that you want to take out of this and make sure that doesn't happen in the next game.
Yeah, where it's like, if they miss it, that's going to be your ball.
Yeah, if they drop it, you should be able to disrupt them.
Yeah.
Not let them pick it back up.
Or at least have a chance at it. Medfield drops it there, but one of the other players able to scoop it up. I believe that was Kitteridge. Kitteridge to Kelly. Kelly going to try to horseshoe around, gets stopped. Back. Herrick finding a Mustang that found Morrill's head. Nice save.
Yep, that's using your head as a goalie right there.
Yeah. Raiders now trying to break it out. This would be Nora Olson. Good pass up to Schneider. Schneider able to break that middle field plane. Running pretty quick. Nice strides. Being defended by Scobo. No, by Hennebree. Never mind. Pass it to King. King to Molly Malloy. Molly Malloy, who's had a really good game today. Pass to Luskow, who passed it to Olsen. Passing it to Schneider, and that one to King. King scooping it up from off the ground. Passes to Hartnett. Hartnett, see, this is what I mean. Hartnett, though, picks it up. Hartnett centers it, but Medfield sticks there to interrupt it. Olsen has it now, though. Olsen up to Luskow. Luskow to Malloy. Malloy gets bumped to the outside. Malloy to Sachs. Sachs to Hartnett. 1 minute left to go in this game, folks. Hartnett able to, so close. Hartnett showing some great skills there by keeping that in her net, but just missing the net. This is Molly Malloy to Luskow. Luskow. Great footwork there. To Sachs. Sachs to Olsen. Olsen drops it, but look at this. Kitteridge comes in. And Kitteridge takes it away. Now Kitteridge
did not want the Raiders to get one more shot.
That effortless stride that just flies. And look at that. Kitteridge finds Herrick, who gets herself another goal. Great takeaway from Kitteridge there. And good pass.
Yeah, and that will do it, folks. And the final will be 17-5.
Yep, 17-5 is what you said, and that is
what
the
it
final.
is.
Yes. You know, it was a tough game here for the Raiders, but like we said earlier, this is a learning opportunity, and you play against a great team like Medfield, who's just been champions at what seems like every sport this year. And you're going to take something away from this and hopefully be a stronger team.
Yeah, it was a good game, and exactly something to take from it. I'm Cam Crandall. That's Brad Crandall and Elsa Suxo on camera. We just want to say have a great night.
Yeah, have a great night. Till next time.